Hello everyone, I'm Nick. Welcome to Hogwarts. Let's continue our Hogwarts mystery. We're about to continue with this time-limited side quest, Patronus 101. This is the part 2. So we're about to make a plan in the Great Hall. Go. Great Hall, make a plan. Pomfrey saw through my act and made me alphabetize her medicine cabinet. Huh. Who is Jay? Who are you? Barnaby? My grandma looks a bit like a Dementor. I'm just here to grab a few sandwiches. Then I'm back under the covers I go. Tonks? I'm not sure what's more surprising, that a Dementor is on the loose on Hogwarts grounds, or that you can conjure a Patronus. Why didn't you tell me? You never asked. Thank you again, Tonks. If you hadn't been there to cast the Patronus charm, I probably would have ended up like Penny or worse. But it's my fault you were attacked by the Dementor in the first place. I should have pieced the clue together sooner. It was only after we split up that I realized the cold and the spare Fanny felt could be the work of a Dementor. Everything turned out fine, Tonks. Don't worry about it. Alright. But why is a Dementor here in the first place? It couldn't have just wandered its way onto the castle grounds on its own. It has to be R. The Dementor must be the transfigured note mentioned unleashing on Hogwarts. It's not unheard of for Dementor to work for wizards. They are guards at Azkaban after all. But why would R have a Dementor brought to Hogwarts? Yeah, I thought the Ministry controlled all the Dementor. To create a distraction for what? To test Hogwarts defenses? To get rid of someone? Yeah, that's the most possible way to get rid of someone. R might be using the Dementor to get rid of someone they see as a threat. They're certainly capable of it. Just look at what this one did to Penny and me. Dementors can kill anyone, but they can consume a person's soul, leaving nothing but an empty shell behind. It's said to be a fate worse than death, and there's no chance of recovery. You'd have to be truly evil to be willing to do that just to get someone out of the picture. That's exactly why we need to be ready for anything, including facing the Dementor again if it comes back. But in order to get ready, you need to teach me the Patronus charm. I'm not sure, Nick. It might just be easier to handle this on my own. The Patronus charm is extremely difficult spell to learn, and I'm not exactly the professor type. Plus, even if you do manage to learn it in time, fending off a Dementor isn't easy for a beginner. I'd rather take care of the Dementor myself, so neither you nor anyone else get hurt. Please teach me, Tonks. If the Dementor attacks again, I'll be defenseless if I don't know the Patronus charm. Let's talk about it. Perhaps I can change your mind. Alright, let's talk, Tonks. Where did you learn this spell anyway? Persuade, Tonks. Start. It's quicker and safer if I handle the Dementor alone, Nick. Convince Tonks to teach the Patronus charm. Isn't doing this by myself easier? But I want to prove myself. Having help will make it easier. We're stronger together. Yeah, we're stronger together. You're wearing me down, Nick, but I still think it's better to handle the Dementor by myself. I understand, but let's keep talking. You might start to feel differently. What if I'm a rotten teacher? You won't be. That's a possibility. You can't be worse than Vince. You won't be. Who is Vince? You've convinced me, Nick. I'll teach you the Patronus charm so we can fight the Dementor together. Good plan. Persuade Tongs. Collect. I'm glad you decided you'll teach me the Patronus charm, Tongs. You know what they say, two Patronuses are better than one. I'll try my best, but like I said, learning the Patronus charm isn't easy. Most adult witches and wizards aren't able to produce a Patronus, let alone someone our age. I was only able to produce one through a lot of willpower and training. I promise I'll give it my best and do whatever you say. Whatever I say, eh? Oh no, I might live to regret this, but yes. Alright then, let's go to Sonkos. There's something you need to do before I can teach you the Patronus charm. We need a Dementor, right? Make a plan. Done. Meet Tongs. I'm at Sonkos. If you want to learn the Patronus charms fast, don't keep me waiting. Right, I'll be there fast. Meet Tongs. Sonkos Joke Shop. Go. Sonkos Joke Shop. Meet Tongs. I can't stop eating sugar quills. We're having a special promotion. Buy one joke product, get a dead joke for free. What? I'm not here to buy anything. I just like to watch people. You can watch people from another place, right? Tongs, the Dementor could be back at any time. I need to learn the Patronus charm as soon as possible. Should we really be wasting time at Sonkos? Who says we're wasting time? It's much more difficult to cast the Patronus charm if you're not in the right state of mind. Fear and other negative emotions can make you lose focus, and focus is crucial to casting a Patronus. And I don't think I need to tell you that making you feel hopeless and afraid is a Dementor's specialty. So before we begin, you need to prove you can stay positive even in dark times. That's why we're going to play a trick. Are you sure this isn't just an excuse to joke around? Give me some credit, Nick. Even I know better than to mess about it in a situation like this. Being able to have fun, even while you're worried about the Dementor and its connection to R, will be a good indicator that you can push negative feelings aside when the situation calls for it. That being said, I don't see why it can't be both. Alright, Tongs, let's do it. What did you have in mind? What sort of trick would you enjoy most? Something discreet, something harmless, something big. Yeah, let's do something big. I'd like something that will affect as many people as possible for maximum laughs. That's the spirit! Let's keep that in mind as we shop around for inspiration. Yeah, let's go shopping. Shop for jokes. Start. We could hide a duck bomb in the library. Not again. Poor Madam Vince. I just had a brilliant idea. I wonder what new products they have in stock. Can I interest you in a used sugar quill? Only slightly leaked. Huh, no, thank you. You can't go wrong with a nose-biting teacup. Hiko sweets. No, not funny enough. Yeah, not funny enough. A Fang Frisbee might be a bit too dangerous. Less harmful, please. We could put stink pellets in a bathroom. You laugh until your cheek hurts or your money back. Alright. You do have a point, Tongs. I haven't been in the best spirits lately. Success! Collect! That's it! The perfect tricks to get you in the right state of mind to cast the Patronus charm is... Belch powder! Belch powder? Think about it, we can put it in the customer's butterbeer. It's hilarious, and best of all, we can play a joke on the whole inn at once. Sounds like a plan. Let's grab the belch powder, go to the 3 broomsticks, and get started. Well, isn't Madame Rosnetta gonna get angry? Mid-tongs, done. Pull a trick. I've got the tension now. What? But let's go to the 3 broomsticks after you pull our trick. Patronus 101, yeah. Task 3, pull a trick. 3 broomsticks. Alright. 3 broomsticks. Pull trick. What kind of trick? An odd shadow chased after me. I barely got away. What kind of shadow? Leave me alone. I'm drowning my sorrows in butterbeer. You have a disconcerting look in your eye, Miss Tongs. Tongs, are you sure pulling a trick on the patrons of the 3 broomsticks will help me cast the Patronus charm? Can we ever really be sure of anything? Tongs, stop joking around. For all we know, the Dementor could be out there attacking someone right now. See? You do need to lighten up. Alright, Tongs, I see your point. So, what's the plan? While you distract Madame Rosmerta, I'll put the belch powder into the main barrel of butterbeer behind the bar. Then, we'll just sit back and wait for Madame Rosmerta to pour the butterbeer and for the belching to begin. What? Distract Rosmerta. Start. Rat? Really? I didn't see any rat. Yeah, like how? Table 3 has an issue with their bill. What kind of issue? Did someone just break a glass? You better check, Madame Rosmerta. Is that someone skipping out without paying? Madame Rosberta, I'd love to hear your thoughts on glass versus plastic mugs. Plastic mugs? Save the planet, dude. You're acting odd. Will you teach me how to wait tables, Madame Rosmerta? I need to keep Rosmerta away from the butterbeer. Success! Collect! Thanks to you distracting Madame Rosmerta, I was able to pour the Belch powder into the butterbeer cakes. It was easy once I got her started on stingy customers. If you're laughing now, imagine how much of a good mood you'll be in when the Belch powder takes effect. Hopefully, that means I'll be manifesting a Patronus in no time. Actually, about that, you've mentioned wanting to protect Hogwarts, but I have a feeling that not the whole reason you want this fight this Dementor.
Uh-huh.
Why do you really want to learn the Patronus charm? I want to prove I'm strong enough. I want to uncover the truth. I want to protect my friends. My reasons? The same as yours, really. I want to have the power to protect my friends. It's not that I don't think Dumbledore and the professors can take care of it, but I don't just want to helplessly stand by while they're in danger. I felt the same way. Why is that so hard for the professors to understand? They care for your safety too. So what's gonna happen with these students? What's blurp going burp on burp? I can't burp, stop burp, belching.
Haha.
Nick, look, the belch powder is starting to work. The whole inn's in a panic. Isn't it brilliant? Yes, brilliant. What's the matter, Nick? You don't look like you're having fun at all. I was, until I noticed a note on the table over there that looks just like the one Art transfigured and left.
Oh.
You don't think it's another note from Art, do you? There's only one way to find out.
Uh-huh.
Really? Art was just here? What does it say, Nick? As requested, I've brought the Dementor to Hogwarts. It has already made contact. Despite an encounter with Hogwarts staff, I ensured it eluded capture. I will continue to keep an eye on the situation. So far, the sentence just trails off after that, like it wasn't finished. Whoever wrote it must have been affected by the Belch powder and accidentally left it behind.
Uh-huh.
What does this mean, Nick? That I need to start my Patronus training immediately. Pull a trick, done. Start learning the Patronus charm. You've got a lot to learn about the Patronus charm and not a lot of time. Come to the courtyard now. Are you gonna teach me now? Start learning the Patronus charm. Training grounds, go. Training grounds. Start learning the Patronus charm. That note in the three broomsticks profits. The it in the message from R is the rogue Dementor. Based on the tone of the note, it doesn't sound like whoever wrote it has done anything but release the Dementor yet. Which means, if we move quickly, we might be able to foil their plans before they begin. Exactly, but in order to do that, I need to learn the Patronus charm fast. That's not going to be easy. The Patronus charm is one of the most complicated, difficult spells after all. But if we start by truly going over the basics and work our way up, we just might be able to make it happen. Alright, let's start with the basics. Learn about Patronus. Start. Patronuses are effective against the mentors and Leviholds. What? You need to think of a happy memory to cast the Patronus charm. Something powerful. Patronuses are a manifestation of positive energy. Is it true that the Patronus Charm is one of the most powerful defensive spells against the Mentor? I wonder what creature, if any, my Patronus will take the shape of. Yeah, I wondered that too. You probably know this, but there are corporeal and incorporeal Patronus. Incorporeal Patronuses aren't as effective at driving away the Mentors, right? Repeat after me. Expecto Patronum. Corporeal Patronuses take the shape of creatures, but incorporeal doesn't. Success! Collect! That was really helpful, but can you show me your Patronus again, Tonks? Seeing a demonstration might help learn it faster.
Haha.
Since when have you known me to pass up an opportunity to show off? Expecto Patronum! A bunny. It's nice to see your Patronus up close without the imminent threat of a Dementor attack. So you are learning the Patronus charm. I knew it. And what's this about Dementor? Just what are you up to, cowdog?
Ugh.
Mind your own business, Marula. What are you doing here anyway? Do you want to help?
Ugh.
Keeping an eye on you. I have been ever since I overheard the two of you talking in the Great Hall.
Ugh.
You mean ever since you were spying on us in the Great Hall? If you didn't want to be heard, you should have gone somewhere private. How much did you hear? Just bits and pieces, enough to know that Tonks is teaching you the Patronus charm. So now you know. What do you want, Marula? Nothing from you. I want Tonks to teach me the Patronus charm too.
Hmm.
That's never going to happen. Wait, Tonks, I think you should teach Marula.
Oh.
Have you gone mad, Nick? Why should I teach someone like Marula the Patronus charm? To prove Marula's not a threat. Wait, what? She'll blackmail us to get her way. I don't think she'll go that far. It's clearly important to her. Learning the Patronus charm must be important to Marula. She wouldn't put aside her pride and ask us for help otherwise. It feels wrong to deny her the opportunity when it clearly means a lot to her.
Hmm.
Only you could make me pity Marula, Nick.
Ah.
Excuse me? I'm right here.
Hmm.
Eavesdropping, huh? Alright, Marula, I'll teach you the Patronus charm too. But I will warn the both of you that learning to summon a Patronus is usually a long, difficult process.
Huh.
You don't have that long time. The circumstance being what they are though, we are going to have to move much more quickly than usual. I'll try to cram as much teaching into as short of an amount of time as I can, but the rest is up to you. Don't worry about me. It's Cowdog you have to worry about. We'll both do our best, Tonks. So where do we begin? The library! You'll need to study the Patronus charm before you're ready to try to cast it. Alright. Unleash your Patronus. Part 2 complete. Collect. Unleash your Patronus Part 3. You and Marula begin your Patronus training in earnest, but find the spell more difficult than you anticipated. Oh, how difficult? Start. Start learning the Patronus charm. Done. Study the Patronus charm. Madam Pince isn't happy with me, so let's quickly study Patronuses at the library before she spots me. Alright, I'm gonna do that on the next episode. So yes, Patronus practice makes perfect. I'm gonna do this part 3 on the next episode. I'm gonna conclude this episode here after completing this Patronus quest, time limited side quest, part 2. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see you guys on the next Hogwarts mystery.